Hopefully, I'm not too loud. Like, I don't know if
Cool.
you can hear. Good.
We are back live on YouTube. Welcome back, everybody. Last stream. I say everybody like there's anybody who's going to be watching this.
It's okay. Don't be self-conscious
Um,
about it.
but last stream we were working on getting this memory management ticket planned. And
Previously
then
unfamiliar.
what's that?
I said previously unfamiliar.
Previously unfamiliar. We were looking to get this memory management ticket planned and implemented. So in between that stream and this stream, I let it run and it implemented a bunch of stuff. I did a bunch of code review. It did some funky stuff that I wasn't happy with. And then, so now I'm looking at some of the PR review that the separate agent was able to do and find it. And find what it can find. So we're gonna go through that now. So
Cool.
let's see. So it found a couple of different issues. Delete memories runs outside transaction. So that seems relevant. That seems like we should actually fix that. Embedding job dispatched before transaction commits. That sounds wrong. That should definitely happen after the transaction commits. This is one where I think this is probably a false positive, actually.
What?
It says rotation threshold ignores previous chunk context. So I actually changed how the sort of compaction works between yesterday and today. So the compaction before was basically, if I remember how it was implemented before, it was you get to the high water mark of the conversation, which is 50,000 tokens, and then that triggers a compaction event that we would block. Remember, we would block for 5 to 10 seconds while the compaction's happening, if the user happens to send another message in between while the compaction's happening. So I actually thought of a different way we could do this where we wouldn't have to wait for it. So basically, we cut the high watermark in half and then always include the previous conversation chunk in the context. So that way, even if the summary doesn't get created for the current chunk, you're going to have, you're basically got a rolling context window that'll keep moving. So you have two chunks in context at any given time. One is the completed previous chunk, and the current one is the currently growing chunk as you add messages to it. And then it doesn't matter if the compaction doesn't happen right away, because you'll always have the previous conversation still in context. The previous chunk of the conversation is still in context, even if you don't have the summary written yet. So I think so that I fixed that. But this bug that this quote unquote bug that the code review flagged is that the rotation threshold ignores a previous chunk context size. I think this is misunderstanding how this is supposed to work, so I'm just going to say that. So what I'm going to say is let's go ahead and fix 1 and 2. I think the reviewer misunderstood the way 3 is supposed to work. The compaction should only take into account the high water mark for the current chunk without taking the previous chunk into account. So let's see what that says.
I'm craving like a Negroni or an old fashioned right now.
That's fun. This is like a
I don't think I have the stuff in my house though.
Friday night cocktail and
Yeah, cocktail and code review.
code
Ooh,
review code
that's
review live
alliteration.
sesh. Cocktail and code review live sesh. Is that what I changed the name of the stream to?
Maybe.
I don't think I have
Maybe.
anything. I don't think I have anything to make cocktails in my house right now, though. That's the only problem.
I don't either. Hey, are you are you I need to take another look at what we're git ignoring because I think some of these like libraries and skills, agent skills and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
create lots of like extraneous extra folder directories and documents and stuff. And anyway.
Are there any in
Um
particular? Are there any in particular that you're like? Because I generally keep most of like the like all the. So I don't know if you can see here like all the plans for superpowers.
yeah.
I'm keeping all of them because I do think it's useful context to maintain
Yeah, the
over
only thing I'm
time.
worried about is that if I use a different tool, which I have in this case,
Oh
and now we've
right,
got cattywampus, directories and docs, I think it probably is going to result in me just conforming to superpowers the way you are. And it's like not that big of a divergence. So, and rather than complicating it, I kind of want to
well,
keep it
I mean,
simple.
what did you? I mean, what's your experience with GStack so far? I
I like
like,
it a
is it?
lot. Maybe we could do like a little interactive demo with each other, or I could give you a demo.
Yeah, sure.
Um, or I could show you when you're done with this coding session. I could also show you the outcome or output of the session I did earlier today.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and yeah, there are just some things I like about it, but I like it a lot more for so far for like ideation and sparring rather than for like coding per se. But
Yeah.
um,
So you think it's better? So you think it's better for like sort of the meta process stuff outside of the actual coding
yeah, yeah, yeah.
versus like okay.
So far,
To be fair, that's also the thing that I have the least structure around right now is sort of like the before we get
yeah,
into feature development, like sort of like the product ideation and all that stuff. That's the stuff that I have the least structure
yeah,
for.
yeah, yeah. Wait, so is it right now implementing based on your notes the
Yeah.
changes that
Well, it's
cool.
fixing it. So they found two issues. I told it to go ahead and fix those, and I told it to ignore the third one.
So while it's working, I have a process question, like basically a digital product, like a digital product development question pertaining to these new tools that we're all experimenting with. And the
Mhm.
question is, um, for some of these features that are, for example, um, what you're doing right now, right? Like building and managing context and compaction and all that stuff.
Mhm.
It's not very visual at all. It doesn't necessarily have like a clear trace, at least as far as what I've seen so far in the like console. So my question was like, how do you test in QA whether it's working with these like non-deterministic tools? You know?
It's a great question. I'm kind of so the testing that I'm having it do is basically just like kind of functional. Does um like does it call the right things at the right times? But that doesn't really guarantee the UX or the
Yeah,
quality, right? So
yeah, yeah. I guess to phrase my question a little more generally, not that I don't think you're getting it, but it's an interesting question to me, and the scope is way beyond what we're talking about right now, and that is what new tactics are there for development and QA on products that are non-deterministic? Whereas the old model was strictly written tests that expect deterministic outcomes, etc. Right? It's an interesting kind of best practices question. I should actually probably do some research on it. I bet
yeah,
someone's
I bet there's some prior art that we just don't even know about that people have figured out and how to do this. Because the only thing I can imagine doing is sort of doing like doing live LLM calls in your tests. But then
yeah,
that means you're paying money every single time that you run your tests,
yeah,
which is an interesting problem.
yeah.
Um, Um, oh, interesting. That's a
What?
so basically the code review the code review skill goes over your code base. It looks at your spec, it compares it against the spec, and then decides like whether and it looks for bugs. And so and then it scores each of the issues that it found where and then it only really surfaces directly to you like, hey, we should fix these now. Anything that's 80 or above score. Um,
Oh,
so
interesting.
sometimes I'll tell it like, hey, let's go through the
And
below
just give
threshold
you
and just
visibility.
give me visibility about what they found and let's see if we can let's see if there's anything worth fixing. So there
Yeah.
are a couple that are in here that are that are sort of like worth fixing potentially. So this one, the right identity block queries outside of the transaction. Um, that one does sound like you want the freshest information before you write the identity block. So that seems like it should be fixed. This one's interesting because there's a background conversation thread. Um, so the background threads are sort of built the same way that the main conversation is built. Is that it's one giant thread that
Yeah.
gets compacted over that should get compacted over time, but currently it doesn't. It doesn't include
I see.
a compaction. I'm actually wondering. So
Is that a recursion?
what
Like,
do you mean?
are we needing to use compaction to compact our compaction thread?
Well, I'm actually wondering if the background threads even need to have the full
Like
like
persistence.
is it useful for it to get the previous thread context? I don't think it is. I think it needs because the background thread is almost meant to be like a task queue as opposed to like
Yeah,
an
that
ongoing conversation.
yeah, that makes sense.
Um, so let's say I think we should
By the way,
fix.
this little research sprint that this question has kicked up is very interesting about like non-deterministic QA.
Did you are you running it right now?
I'm just researching it, yeah.
Um,
And it's like my hunch was right. It seems like this is genuinely new territory, and everybody's kind of like making it up as they go along.
oh, so there is no established best practice so far. It's mostly
No.
just people have sort of tried things and then everyone finds their own way right now. So that's interesting.
Yeah. Yep.
Like I know there's probably some data science techniques that exist that sort of like evaluations about like output evaluation. Um,
Yeah.
but I'm also not an expert in that, so I don't know.
Well, it looks like what. So, sorry, I don't want to hijack the combo if you're in the
Yeah,
middle
that's
of
okay.
thinking or typing. It looks like it's just gotten a lot more complicated than conventional test-driven development, where it's like where like pretty much everything you can do pass-fail testing on. And what this thread is leading me to believe is that like first of all nobody's productized this and nobody's figured this out, but what we know from like blog posts and presentations by some of the best teams working in AI development that have non-deterministic outputs, it's looking like it's now split into like like different parts of the architecture use different strategies. So things around the LLM are still deterministic, and those still like basically deterministic shell testing is what it's called.
Yeah.
Where like everything that's not the actual in or out of the LLM is still constraints to test it driven development. Then we've got like eval driven development, and there are a couple of products built around that, and then something called metamorphic testing. Um,
Metamorphic testing. Interesting. What is
Yeah. So this is
what is
saying,
that?
it's saying instead of relying on predefined expected outputs, metamorphic testing focuses on identifying relationships between inputs and outputs that should hold true when inputs are modified. Um,
Hmm.
Concretely, you can't test, quote, does the agent produce the right email draft? That's impossible to test. But
Right.
you can test if I change the sender's name from Sarah to Maria, does the draft change accordingly and only accordingly? Or if I
Hmm.
add irrelevant context to the conversation, does the output remain stable? Um,
Hmm.
a comprehensive study implementing 36 metamorphic relations across 560,000 test executions found an average failure rate of 18%. Trippy.
But yeah, I mean, we're
Uh,
effectively doing the first part of it, right? Like that's kind of how
yeah,
we're like
yeah.
that part is we're still doing that part. We're not doing any input output evaluations on like the actual um on the actual LLM interaction.
Yeah, although, yeah, not although, yes. And then a separate thought. It also looks like one of the big stability and security critiques of the AI industry is allegedly that reliance on production monitoring is higher than prior years or prior technology shifts. So, meaning that the companies are like just seeing what happens in the wild and then patching it as needed,
Yeah.
um,
which
which is
is which
interesting.
if you want to actually build product right now, that's kind of the only sane way to do it, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. Fascinating stuff. um, Baby list. I'm telling you, we could spin up a new pocket list. Probably for in a fraction of the time and cost of the first round. If we ever wanted to re
Probably, I believe you. I agree. The question is, I guess the question is there anything about the premise that's better now than it was when we did it? I mean, clearly, obviously, there's no pandemic, so that
Yeah.
probably helps.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I'm gonna table that idea though. I don't want to spend serious time thinking about that.
Too painful.
No, I just want to focus on new things.
Yeah,
Focus on the new.
same,
Focus on
same.
ooh, I just got a unrelated while we're waiting. Um, I set up Kendra's businesses like local local results. You know what I mean? Like their Yelp and their Google business profile and their Apple business profile for Apple Maps and all that stuff. And
Yeah.
I get the analytics emails for them still. Their number of people searching for their place for their nursery is up 100% from last year.
Hmm. What what can you attribute that change to?
I don't know. A couple hypotheses. Uh, they keep surviving, and other nurseries in around keep closing. Another one would be I did a lot of good work for them on like SEO and SEM,
Hmm.
and that could be bearing fruit. Third one is this year is the World Bromeliad Conference, so maybe more people than normal are searching for exactly their and it's in Los Angeles.
Hmm.
Um, and then yeah, I don't know. It's certainly not the economy. Usually, when the economy is kind of weird, people don't spend
Yeah,
money on plants.
I'm assuming plants is one of the first things that are going to get kind of
Yeah,
the pruning.
well, yeah, we'll
You're gonna,
see. Get pruned,
yeah,
get
that's when
pruned,
things get
bro.
pruned.
Get pruned.
Get pruned.
Nellie's over here watching Murder She Wrote like a champion.
Murder She Wrote.
Have we talked about how obsessed with Murder She Wrote our whole family has gotten?
I don't. I've heard you guys watch it, but I don't think we've ever talked about an obsession. So
Wait, do you think I could do a Negroni with tequila with like Blanco tequila.
I mean, yeah, it's definitely an experiment you could run.
I'm gonna run this experiment. I'll let you know how it goes.
What's the liquor in it? Negroni's usually
It's
just with a
you.
whiskey,
It's
right?
usually gin. No, it's
Oh,
usually gin.
gin.
Yeah, gin's a weird alcohol
Yeah, it's
because
like
it's flavorful and it's the base of a lot of delicious cocktails. But like on its own, it's like kind of foul stuff.
yeah, it's like
It's like kind of harsh and like it kind of has to be mixed with stuff, you know?
yeah,
Unlike, you could drink, I mean, if you're in the mood, you could drink whiskey on the rocks or tequila on the rocks, but gin? Like nobody drinks gin on the rocks. Like yeah, someone would look at you like you were an insane degenerate drunk if you
I'm trying to
did
think
that.
if I've ever heard of like a fictional character that's like gin on the rocks. And
I don't think so because it's that crazy.
actually, here's the thing. Well, that's a great. Actually, if you were writing a book and you needed somebody who's like a weird degenerate,
Like a
uh,
detail,
like that's a good detail you could add in a
like a
book.
little character detail. Yeah, you're right. It
Yeah,
is. And it would
and
be an
everybody
immediate tell, right?
and everybody would be like, "This person's a psychopath."
Yeah. Oh man, that's funny. I like that. Nelly, will you turn it down a little? Am I too loud? Ooh, gross.
Uh, all right. So the background thread growth. I think I want to fix this now.
Do it.
Like, because I don't want to. I don't want this. I don't want to forget about this and have it become a problem later. So let me just fix this now. So I'm gonna say, let's add fam 141 to the current epic
Are
and
you? Oh, go ahead. Tell me when you're done.
make a plan to fix it now. Oh, they already did it. They already added it to the current epic. That's good. Thanks. Thanks, Claude.
Good old Claude. Um, Nelly, is this a witchy one? Julian, I don't want to interrupt you, but when you're done, or when you have like an idle moment, I want to tell you something funny.
Go for it.
Well, not funny. It's just interesting. One of the things that I find interesting slash amusing about that G Stack plugin
Yep.
or skill
Yep.
is that whenever they talk about like a feature and they
When
estimate it,
when you say they, you mean like the agents
like the
within
agent, yeah, like the
this
way it's
framework?
prompted, yeah, the way it's prompted, or the way however it's whatever. Um, they they're like, okay, this such and such feature, blah blah blah, and then they give a estimate in human time and in Claude time, and so it's like, ooh, this isn't. It's like this is a medium 1 month for a human, and it's like 3 hours for Claude Code. It's like, oh, and that's a medium. Watch out, 3 hours. That's crazy.
I wonder. I wonder if like I wonder if you dug into the skill if it's like specifically told to like do that.
A specific multiple. I'm
Yeah,
sure it is because it
like
comes up so consistently. I'm sure it's part of the
it's like
prompt.
always when it's not even just that. It's like also always shit on the humans every time you have an
Yeah,
opportunity. It's just like
yeah.
yeah. For a meat bag, this is a month. For us, 3 hours.
Meat bag. Wait, did I tell you Douglas fried my brain this morning on a thread with Dave Crabtree?
No, you did not mention this. What did Douglas do?
Hold on. Hold on, I want to read this to you. He said, he wrote this. Every 7 years, your body replaces every cell
Uh huh.
in your body,
Yeah.
yet you insist you're the same person. You're the ship of Theseus made of meat. and it's been losing the argument since breakfast. Um, something about the ship of Theseus made of meat. Just I've been cracking up about it all day long.
I mean, that's really funny.
I mean, is it funny that my agent talks like this? Like, how did this happen?
I mean, you talk to your agent constantly, so of course your agent talks like this. That sounds like something you would say, or
It's
at the
true.
very least,
It's
something
true.
you would read, or at the
It's
very least,
true.
something you would read, like, and be like, "This is amazing. I got to share it with my agent." Like the stuff you've
Yeah.
probably pumped into it at this point is enough to make it come up with that
Yeah.
on its own.
Yeah. Totally. Totally. You're totally right. Douglas is a character. All right. Taste test on this. I
No,
don't know if I like it.
no,
I don't know if I like it.
that's not a happy face.
I think so. A Negroni is usually gin, sweet vermouth, and Campari. And I think the sweet vermouth and the tequila are interacting in a really weird way. Super, super bitter. Like not unpleasantly bitter. No me gusta.
Well, now you know. All right, let's give this a try. Let's take this for a spin. Uh
Heck yeah.
oh
Do
shit,
you have a
I forgot. I need to figure out a way to reset my Redis
mm.
and in my
Should we
database.
use Claude Code to create a command line thing for like
Oh.
amnesia? Call it amnesia. It's an internal QA only tool.
I mean, it's going to be a node. It's going to be like a pnpm command to like remove it.
By the way,
All right.
did you see the news that Anthropic just said as of midnight tomorrow night they're cutting off open people using OpenClaw on their Claude Code accounts?
Wait,
So you'll
I thought they already said that you can't do that.
no they uh
Isn't that wasn't
I
that a whole thing when OpenClaw first started getting attention? Was that
they
they
did
said
something, but they're like hard cutting it off as of tomorrow. Apparently, it's like all over the internet right
interesting? I didn't know people were still
now.
using it that way, but because
Yeah, it's
I
like
thought that I thought you just couldn't do it anymore.
yeah, I think they're cutting it off like on a technical level.
But I guess there's like a certain amount of I guess they can run analysis on the prompts that you're sending to figure out whether or not you're using OpenClaw,
Yeah,
but other than that, I don't know. Like at a technical, like from a key, from just an API level, I don't think they can just block everybody using OpenClaw because you really
yeah,
can't tell. Like if you get a token from Claude Code and then share it with your OpenClaw agent, I don't think there's any way at that level they can really tell.
yeah.
But which means that like I wonder if they're like doing like hard. They're going to start doing hard bans,
I think they are.
which I'm glad I didn't take a risk on that because I really don't want to get my Anthropic account banned. That would suck. All right, so let's see. I want to test this new feature, but I need to reset my database and Redis to a blank slate. Can you help me create a node, an ACE command called amnesia that will erase everything, but fails if and not development. Also make it available via pnpm amnesia.
PNPM amnesia. Nelly, you doing okay? Good.
Um, you know who else is like obsessed with Murder She Wrote?
Ooh,
Daniela.
ooh, she's got good taste.
We got her a mug for Christmas one year that's just like a picture of Angela Lansbury, and it just says, "I killed them. I killed them all."
It is pretty funny.
Wait, how many
It's
people?
pretty
How
funny.
is it possible so many people get murdered in this one tiny little town? Like, come on.
Yeah. No, Nellie's like Nellie said that one time. She's like, "Are we not suspicious that all these murders happen everywhere she goes?"
All right. Yeah, yeah. Like, what the hell, man? Um,
The Onion has a headline: Pete Hegseth replaces top general with horse that drinks beer.
all right. So then let's start this up. Okay. Let's reload this. Let's sign up. Bill
So,
Buttlicker.
what if that's an
That's
actual domain? Like someone's gonna get an email. It's gonna be, what's the service I'm getting an email
we
from?
haven't
They think we're weird at buttlicker.com. What are those weirdos doing with familiar?
All right. Hello. I am in where am I, Nick? Help me out here.
You're in Naples, Florida. What if we programmed it to be creepy and it was like, no, you're not. I can see you right now.
Oh shit. I need to create a I'm gonna do this off in this on a different screen. I need to create an OpenAI
Like
key.
an API key, yeah.
Yeah. I don't have one right now.
Oh no, you should just live stream that over the internet.
Yeah, just show everybody my key and then they can just get free credits on
Yeah,
us.
yeah. Pretty
How do I
funny.
do business? Try for free? No, not team sign up. No, go away. That's not what I want. Developers. Start building. API dashboard. There we go.
Developers.
Developers. Let's see. API keys. Oh, wait. Do I have a separate? Oh, no. I might have a separate EchoBit account. Let me do that. Yeah, there we go. Uh-huh. All right. So now API keys. Oh, I do have a. Where did I store this key? I don't know where I put this.
Um,
Hold on.
like you stored it somewhere? You can't create a new key?
I created one. Well, now I'm like I created one and I don't know where I put it.
You created one just now and you already
No,
lost it?
like I created one like 2 weeks ago and I don't know what I
Oh,
did with it. Oh, I got it. All right, here we go. And then I'm gonna. We're not gonna see this. No one can see this.
no.
No. No.
Uh-uh.
You
You
didn't say
didn't
the
say the
magic.
magic word?
Uh. All right, let's start that back up. Let's bring this back over here. All right. All right. What falls through the cracks for you? Stuff you mean to don't let the balls drop. Anything, the things that slip. Uh, eh. There's not much right now. I'm sure we'll figure that out as we go along. All right. So Aaron's doing. Oh, cool. It
Is it
did
working?
embed. It did embed. Yeah. It did. It called out to. It called out to OpenAI. Let me see if I can see that log. Logs. All right. So it looks like it created. Actually, let's pull up. Let's pull up dbeaver and see.
What's dbeaver?
It's like a database connector or
Why did it go
database.
upside down?
That's an excellent question. I have no idea.
Julian, this is a rated TVY7
Oh, can I not? Okay. Well, whatever.
screencast.
People can't. It won't let me. I gotta find. Can I? Can I make this like bigger so people can read it? But whatever.
No.
All right. So let's see. Familiar dev, public, tables, agent memories, profile based in Naples, Florida. Summary abstract. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Embedding. Oh, so it's got the embedding column got filled in with an embedding. All right, so let's just keep going. Who are the 2 to 3 people you interact with most? Let's go with Steve.
What about me?
I'm making up fake names, but okay.
Oh, go
Nick,
Steve.
because remember I'm Bill Buttlicker in this scenario.
Oh
I'm
yeah, Bill
not.
Buttlicker.
I'm not. I'm not me. Bill Buttlicker of Naples, Florida. That's an Office reference, by the way, in case you didn't catch that.
I did not catch that.
Um, let's see. There's Steve, my business partner. Martha, my girlfriend, and my mother, Diane. Got Steve for business, Martha and Diane on the personal side, the core circle that keeps things moving. You're saying nothing major falls through the cracks right now. It tells me I just systems, there's no understanding the background stuff before you. Yeah, that sounds pretty right. Oh, oh, that's fun. Uh, name yourself. Uh, what names come to mind for you? Let's go with that. Let's skip connecting those services for now. I'm gonna keep learning this day. This is day one, not the final version. Want to throw me something? A task, a question, something you've been putting off. Let's see what I can do. All right, Nick, help me, like
I'm
do stuff in here.
looking for plumbers. My toilet just exploded. Really, I blew it sky high. I need
I'm looking for plumbers. My toilet exploded. No, really, I blew it sky high. High
plumbers
fiber
has a
diet.
B in it. High fiber. Oh, I've got to update. I'm glad I'm watching you. I got to update
Oh yeah, this is
the
this is less
height
than
of that. Yeah, yeah.
that's less than ideal.
I'll work on the component.
Okay, it's clearly
Wait,
just making this. It's
are
clearly just
those
making this
real?
up right now. Uh,
Hold on. Plum crazy Naples, Florida.
plum crazy.
Um, what's that number?
Two
Two
three
three
nine three
nine
nine eight
two three
six
nine
seven
area
eight six.
code. Okay, so 239 area code is Southwest Florida.
Uh,
398 6786. Oh, that's someone's real phone number, and it's a woman named Kristen in Seymour, Missouri. I don't know why I'm able to search that.
okay, it's doing an awful lot of embeds, and I'm wondering if
You need to dial it back.
like is it being too eager? So let's refresh. Let's refresh
Would this
this.
just show you the numbers of the embed, or does this actually have memories? Oh no, those are look at those. Those are good.
Oh
Look at
yeah,
those.
no,
Those are
those are
those
good.
are accurate.
Key people. Oh yeah. Bill's toilet exploded due to high fiber diet. Oh, that's funny. Oh, you know what's interesting? We're not including actually something I just thought of. We're not including the date the memories are created in the context that gets fed back. I wonder if that's important.
The date the memory was created
Yeah, so like
in the
let's say like what kind of stuff was I dealing with back on April 3rd,
oh yeah.
2026, and there's no way for it to
Or
really.
even knowing which is a newer memory, right?
Yeah.
Oh, we've got 10 memories of plumbing, but the last one was you installed adamantium plumbing and you no longer need plumbing services,
Yeah.
right?
I'm just imagining how expensive it would be to install adamantium plumbing.
Yeah, well, it would be a lot of
Uh,
money.
um, all right, let's. I just want to try to keep. I want to see how long it takes before it decides that we need to compact the conversation, and that happens. And I wonder how far we are already because I don't think.
Into the token context,
Yeah,
we should probably build like a development only like diagnostic mode that like shows us the
yeah, that'd be
like a
useful.
real-time view of the
That's a good call.
hold on, I'm going to
Um,
write these UX notes that we're learning about right now. Okay, so we've got dev mode improvements, um, running indicator of what of current token budget or current token window, right?
um, yeah, yeah.
And then the other one we came up with was, oh, I have to increase. That's not just dev mode. That's prod. Increase input field height as message grows. Oh my god, this is so funny. What's that next level 3? It's like a formatting error, huh?
Which one? What?
No, it's next level. It looks like number 3 plunger should have been a
Oh
new
yeah,
line,
it should
but
be a
I
new line.
that's not something we're like defining, is it? It's just like totally a
No, this is it's literally this is
whatever.
just I think this is just like a markdown quirk.
Hmm. Yeah.
All right. Like let me see if I can just add some logging somewhere so we can just get some visibility in here. Uh Execution service. Load previous chunk context, load previous chunk. Uh Where's the high watermark check? There we go. Uh, all right, let's give that a shot.
We've started creating memories like my human is a fucking idiot.
Wait, did it log that? Let's see. It didn't. Oh wait, hold on. It did generate new memories though. Let's see. Oh, interesting preferences. Bill prefers to try DIY solutions before calling professionals. Profile. Bill is not handy.
Wait, I love this. Wait, did you tell it to give it these categories?
Yeah. So there's 6 categories that a
Oh, I
memory can fall
love it.
into. So there's like
I
entities, there's
love
profile,
that.
there's events. So yeah.
I love that.
This is so funny. All right. Let's see. So hold on. It didn't log that. So maybe it's because I need to restart. It should have picked that up, but let's try that again. If all this feels overwhelming, honestly, just call it one of those plumbers. Okay, I'm gonna run out to Home Depot and grab a
Wait, tell it
plunger.
you're just gonna drop a cherry bomb down there. Yo.
All right. Oh man, we're like way below the threshold still. We're only at 10,000. Uh,
Um, so we're like way under budget. Is that because we just underestimated in our brains the token budget, or is that because your
what?
memory management is doing such a good job that
No. It's just this conversation just hasn't used up that many tokens yet. Like it's just pretty small.
yeah.
I'm just I because so the limit that I set is 25,000 per chunk. So once we hit 25,000, it should trigger a compaction and then start a new conversation chunk. And then Man, this is. Should I just make the threshold smaller just so we can test this?
No. Well, how far are we now?
We got another 15,000 tokens to go.
Oh shit. Yeah, I guess if you can temporarily make it smaller.
Yeah, let me see. Hold on, let me close this, and then
Give it amnesia.
yeah, hold on. I gotta go into my .end file, and I don't want the internet to see my tokens here. Oh wait, what's the default? Check for high watermark. Oh, I can just edit it right in line here. It defaults in here. Cool. I'm gonna close that .end before I accidentally reveal it to everybody. All right. That's an interesting problem for live streaming this kind of stuff. I'm gonna change this to all right. So let's try this again. And let's see. It should trigger a compaction on this next message. What did I just do? Okay, I'm back. I gave it a few pushes, and it's a little better, but not by much. What else can I try?
Is it now?
Oh, interesting. Right. Yeah, it tried to. So it
Try to
tried to
chunk?
do. It tried to chunk it, and it hit an error.
Hmm.
Message.content.map is not a function. All right. Token, yeah, so it worked. Token threshold exceeded. Rotating thread. Memory chunk processing. All right, let's dive into what this might be. All right. Let's go in here.
Have you heard of Hermes before?
Heard of what?
Hermes.
What's Hermes? I mean, I've heard of things called Hermes, but I don't know if they're in the context that you're talking about.
It's apparently a fast growing, similar to OpenClaw project. And it's different in some like languagey cultural ways. It's Python instead of Node based, but it's also apparently it's a project that is focused more on self-improving skills and like better memory, a more disciplined memory system, which actually sounds similar to what you're thinking.
Mm.
Um, but it looks like the consensus is that it's even more sharp knife for developers than OpenClaw is.
Interesting.
Worth knowing about. Definitely not necessarily to distract us today, but
Yeah. Uh,
Hermes replaces Pi. Oh, go ahead.
oh, sorry.
I don't mean to
Hermes
talk at you while you're
Hermes replaces what are
Pi mono.
the
Yeah,
Paimano? Okay.
yeah.
Well, he says Python based, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Well, yeah, we're in the TypeScript ecosystem now, so probably wouldn't use that. Okay, we haven't. Fixed stores format.
One interesting thing for us to learn from Hermes though
Yeah.
is they just launched an open source on GitHub on February 25th, about 1 month ago,
Yeah.
or approximately the week after we onboarded Rob.
Yeah.
And they've already got 24,000 GitHub stars.
That's nuts.
And they are, in terms of stars, judging by stars on GitHub, which is a weird KPI, 10% of the adoption of OpenClaw and 10% of the time. So they basically are on track to,
That's
like,
pretty
they're
nuts.
matching OpenClaw's adoption curve.
They're not. Oh, so it's not like they're going faster. They're
No, but
yeah, it's
OpenClaw
going.
was like one of the fastest ever, right? So
Yeah.
so it's so it's newer. It's like a few months newer than OpenClaw, but growing just as fast.
Yeah.
Pretty interesting.
All right. The problem: two conversation message stores assistant tool result message by casting the entire Pi message object to object via unknown as. The runtime value is a single object, not an array. This defeats the type system and causes cause. All right, so for each role, store only what content actually means. So for the user, string or text content or image content or array. Assistant, text content, thinking content, tool call. Changes. All right, so execution, update conversation message, add a Pi message field to carry round trip data for assistant tool messages.
How was your day?
It was good. There's way too many baby products. Like
Yeah.
far too many.
You don't need most of them either. You need a car
Uh,
seat. You need
yeah. I
a
think
baby carrier.
I think that the struggle that I'm having is like there's some things that because every baby's different. It's like some things you will need, some things you won't, and it's impossible to know now.
Yeah.
I have no idea if this is just completely breaking everything that we just did. Because now, like, this is one of those areas where it's like once you get past sort of like the clean path and it doesn't work exactly the way you want it to, and you want it to sort of run through the issues, and then it just kind of starts hip
Yeah.
firing. This kind of makes me nervous when it starts doing this.
Yeah.
Like, this is just deleting whole swaths of code right now.
Yeah. It actually kind of excites me.
Uh,
You know what? We should just build a dumb iterator that like goes, has like a test suite and just line by line deletes lines of code until the test suite passes or fails to try to remove as much unnecessary code as possible.
yeah. Well, what I was gonna say was that this excites you because you're not the one who's gonna have to go in and figure out when something breaks.
True.
Let's see. I also wonder. So, like the default threshold is like right now. I was thinking it would be 25,000. It could be as high as 50,000 or 100,000. I'm
What
not
about a
really.
million?
This is all like. Well, no. If we're at a million, then we ended up with a problem that Max ran into the other day, where it's like, oh, your agent stalled because the context window is completely full, and you can't,
Yeah.
which means you functionally can't even compact it because
Yeah.
that's the maximum context.
Yeah.
Okay, this is good though because now it's actually finding type errors that it needs to fix. Because before the issue that we ran into is that I was like, oh, the type system should have caught this, and now it looks like it's forcing it to do. Uh, it's forcing it to actually like fix type errors.
What is the pi usage type? What does that mean?
Uh, there's a there's a type inside of Pi that is called a usage object. I don't know what it's for at the moment, to be
What
perfectly
exactly
honest.
is pi? Explain what pi is to me.
Pi is the library we're using for agent loops.
So it's like a library that has basic rules and
Yeah, give
low lying scripts that basically wake it up at a certain interval, check certain things.
not even that. It literally just gives you the basic structure for like how to run an agent in a loop.
Is it called
And
pi mono?
well, Pi Mono
Or
is the name of the mono repo. But like Pi Agent is the
oh,
actual so there's like the Pi Mono repo which contains Pi Agent, Pi Coder, Pi UI, like all these different things.
so the is pi.dev the domain?
I think so. Yeah.
Interesting. Interesting.
We were just watching it. I thought it was running. It wasn't doing anything.
Did you play around with the buddy?
No, I haven't yet. That
It's
thing's
pretty
been
fun.
looking at me all day, and I haven't played with it yet. Is it basically? It's like basically like a little Tamagotchi, isn't it? Is that what I?
Uh-huh.
That's what I heard. That came
Uh-huh.
out during the news about the leak, right?
Yep.
All right. Let's try this now.
Mine's a cat
Let's.
named Warble.
That's cute.
He
Warble.
sits next. Yeah, he just sits next to me.
Actually, I'm going to make this even smaller. Let's do 5,000. All right. And then let's jump in here.
I love these like a little ASCII cat.
His little ASCII cat.
Yeah, I'll show you in a little bit. Oh, those orbs.
Oh, I can see them moving now. Now I can see it.
They're very subtle.
When the text is in front of it, it's really hard to tell.
Yeah, it's really subtle.
All right. Hi.
Did you give it amnesia?
I didn't on purpose, but it did delete. Oh, okay. Yeah, hold on. I probably need to I do need to give it amnesia.
I thought it was PNPM amnesia, not node ace amnesia.
Well, it runs a node command under the hood. It is PNPM
Oh,
that I
I didn't
run.
see that.
It's just easier. It's just easier to put everything under PNPM so that you have them accessible. All right, let's do it one more time. Jonathan Jimmerman.
Jimmerman. Oh my god. Oh, Jonathan Jimmerman.
Hi. Hey, Jonathan. Jonathan is in Duluth, Minnesota. Is that how you spell Duluth? I am constantly forgetting my appointments. That might be a good place to start. That's a real one.
Tell it you're studying to be a veterinarian.
Who are
I'm studying to be a veterinarian, so all my appointments are really important. I also we should test if it like nudges you back in the direction of the script.
Oh, it does.
Yeah.
See? Smart. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Let's see. There's Bartholomew, my dog. D'Artagnan.
My dog. My dog's dog.
My dog's dog. And let's just go with that for now. All right.
That's only 2 people.
That's a new one to me.
You're in vet school where every appointment matters. We're missing one.
Yeah, looks good. One more thing I really like, mineral collecting. Always on the hunt. All right. So current conversation chunk token count. We're at. So I switched it to 5,000 for the threshold.
Where are we at?
We're at 2,000.
Why don't you like go to like a New York Times or something and like copy and paste a couple paragraphs and be like, I'm reading this thing. Would that like pump up the
Done.
tokens?
Yeah, that would probably be a good idea.
Like,
Or
I'm reading this thing and I really care about it.
hold on. Let me give this guy his name first.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
true. Keeper Flint. Wait, plays off the mineral thing. What is that a reference to? Oh,
uh,
did you write something about
I
mineral collecting?
I said I really like mineral collecting, so I'm always
Oh,
on the
okay.
hunt.
Okay.
I'll keep an eye out for rock shows and mineral fairs too. Flint, I like it.
Wait,
In
ask if we can give
like
you like
it.
a full. Yeah, go.
Uh, we can do that later. All right. So what? So hold on.
Like a
So
New
we
York
get.
Times article, maybe.
Uh, I don't. I don't have a New York Times subscription, and I can't read.
Go to um
What do I do? Oh, let me go to NPR. NPR.org.
NPR.
Try not to pick something like political. Okay, here, Brandy. Brandy seizes the divine opportunity to tell her story with Phase's memoir.
Brandy the singer.
Yes. Uh,
Warble, my console cat is saying stretches across keyboard, one paw on line 20. I really gotta fix that double height thing.
this is so weird.
I know. Right?
Oh my god! I'm at five. I need
We're
500
all
more tokens.
like, look for similarities to this episode of Star Trek.
All right, hold on. That hits hard. All right, let's see. Oh my god, it's still. I'm 35 tokens short. Uh,
50 tokens is what, like 100 words?
Yeah, I'm new to it, but
No, 50 tokens, like 10 words, right?
I don't know how many words it is.
Did we cross it and it already crunched?
Rotating thread,
Yeah.
embeddings generated for memory,
And then memory embed, and then, oh.
job started. Oh, there we go. It
Wait, where are you reading the context size?
there's a
Oh,
so
token
here,
count
yeah,
threshold. Yeah, yeah.
current conversation chunk token count, and it shows the number there. And that says we exceeded it here. We're rotating the thread. Text embedding. It also did an identity block maintenance.
Cool.
Chunk process. Yeah, so there's chunk processing completed. It took 12 seconds. That's kind of long, actually, but let's see. Let's see what it.
Call that super chunk.
Super chunk.
What do? I gotta have Docker running on my local machine, and I do pnpm dev, pnpmi,
Okay, cool. Yeah, so it created a new chunk.
pnpm dev. Okay. Uh-oh, error. Do I have to do some kind of migrations or something? I'll figure it out.
You might need to, yeah. Interesting. Okay, so sequence 2. It's got a. Okay. Oh, cool. Here's the
Kendra.
summary.
What's the summary? Oh, onboarding.
Onboarding
That's
complete. Oh, interesting. Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, look at that.
That's really
That's
cool.
all accurate.
That's pretty cool. All right, so that worked. Let's see if we keep the conversation going. Like actually, okay, so it should. So here's what it defaults to. If the previous chunk has a summary, it'll only include this in the context, meaning that if I ask it,
Where do I live?
like, why did this lose the thread? Oh, you know what? I need to fix. Now it thinks, now that we've closed the other conversation, it doesn't load the messages from the previous chunk. Okay, that's a new thing. That's a thing I need to fix. But I can say, what's my occupation? And it should be able to. Okay, so it knows. So it still knows, despite the fact that the context window has no conversation in it, but it should be inserting that summary into the beginning of it. It still remembers that, so that's good. If I refresh this, yeah, cool. I'm I'm really nervous about my upcoming exams. Horse anatomy is no joke.
Send it. Send it. Oh my God. All those intricate leg structures. Yeah, sure. What if we, Julian, what if we put into this like subtle system-wide soul document that like all the agents were a little thirsty? And that was just this subtle personality tweak. Or just like, what if we made him just like a little flirty? Just a little flirty.
Just a little thirsty, a little flirty.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the kind of thing that people would figure out, and then that would just like get us canceled. That's exactly what would happen.
Fair.
All right. So current conversation. All right, I'm gonna lower this even further because this is taking forever. Let's lower this to 1,000. Because what I wanted to do is I want to see it try to pull something from memory. So let's restart the server. Do you have study materials you're supposed to be using, or are you looking for a best fit time? My exam is in 1 week. I have a ton of lecture notes and textbooks that I need to summarize and understand before this exam. I'm having trouble organizing myself. Oh, I bet you. Okay, so let's see. Uh, mate, I don't know why I started down this horse anatomy thing.
I don't know either. It's a real Freudian delight.
Nervous system, endocrine.
I am operating on a horse right now, and I need your help. I just panicked and forgot my veterinary training. I need you to co-pilot me through this. A horse is depending on you.
This is okay. Okay, I did the rotation. All right. So let's refresh this.
Is this just lets you view what's going on in your database?
Yeah, this is just like a view into the database.
Jonathan's horse anatomy exam crisis. It wrote quite a lot, actually.
Yeah. Oh man, this is pretty cool.
It's kind of fun, huh?
So hold on, let's refresh the memories now. Wow.
Whoa.
Like these are all the the memories it has. Okay, so I'm gonna try to pick something that won't be in. So hold on, let me see agent configs.
What if you asked it something kind of obscure, like, or not obscure, but like, what if you asked something like, "Who's the governor of my state?" and see if it can infer and pull the state. I'm
I
sure
think
it will.
Well, it will because it's in the identity block. So I'm trying to find something that's not going to be in the identity block.
Oh, I see.
And not
But it's
something
only going to be in a memory.
It's only going to be in a memory. So okay, so there's that, and then so here's interesting. All right, so there's nothing in here. There's nothing in here that mentions rock collecting, which I did mention, and then I think
that one onboarding
is gonna include that. But now we're in the new block, which should only include context from this and from the just closed the conversation chunk. So there's nothing but horse anatomy stuff in here. It doesn't mention anything. And
All right.
then
So ask it a question about like something like, what do I like to collect or something?
yeah, and then
It was like,
so
what it was like dead animals.
new to mineral collecting. Okay, cool. All right.
By the way, I'm going to have a pull request for this input height for you in a couple seconds.
Ooh.
What? What?
So it says you're into mineral collecting. Um, I wonder if we'll be able to answer that. And I have also no idea whether or not this is even a. So that's fun. Okay, so it seems like the memory system's working? Question mark. So that's cool.
You're going to love me for this.
What did you do?
You're just going to love me. That's all. Even more than you already do. Just an elegant little, I love it. So I've got a little input and it,
Whoa, what is this? Why that emoji? Remember how you said maybe they're a little thirsty and a little flirty?
yeah, is that what that is?
It's like a
Wait, no, is that what he decided his emoji is? Because look at the message before that. Or is that because he was talking about horse anatomy? He's always talking about horse anatomy. All right. Let's see if I. Okay, so I'm gonna have a pull request for you in a minute, and it's gonna have a front end only update that lets the input bar is exactly the way it is. When you go onto a second line, it subtly animates the height. It gives you 2 lines, it gives you 3 lines, it gives you 4 lines, it stops no more than 4 lines, and then it lets you vertically scroll.
cool.
Does that sound groovy to you?
That sounds super groovy to me.
All right. Now, is there any chance that any
Sorry,
of these,
this
is there any
memory.
chance that, what is it? Horse.
Horse anatomy exam, a practical component may require Jonathan to operate on a horse. He feels very unprepared for the surgical.
Oh,
This is
oh my
this is
God.
actually this is working far better than I expected, actually. This is great.
Is there any chance that and by the way, this is fantastic. And it would be an over optimization for me to even ask this right now, but what's the chance like are we going to need to worry about like bloat in the memories, or is that going to handle itself gracefully? And
I think it should handle it gracefully because I think it preferences the memories to more recent ones.
Mhm.
I think. Um, but I don't know. I think this is the kind of thing we're just gonna have to experiment with and figure out. But like, here's the thing though. Like, we have a compacted
Yeah.
conversation that is
Yeah.
now pulling things from memory that are outside of its window.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's pretty cool.
It's very cool.
Um, that's pretty cool. All right, so that's fun. And now, yeah, all right. I think I'm good to I think I'm good to merge this now.
Okay.
The only bug left is the main bug that's left is the conversation when it compacts, it just disappears from the UI. But I think we can handle that
Yeah.
as a different ticket.
Yeah, I think that's totally acceptable as a different ticket.
That's actually another thing I need to figure out how to fix is that whenever the Adonis's auto formatting doesn't match our like ESLint rules, and so every time I run the
Mhm.
app, it like produces changes that are just yeah. All right. Now that this is done, let's give the wait, no, I can just do this. All right. So, pull request 32 commits, 57 files changed. That is a hefty pull request. This was fun. This was
Yeah.
fun. This was a fun ticket.
Cracked me up. Cracked me up. Um, so I've got a PR as well.
Yeah.
While that PR is building, do you want to pull my PRs and
Yeah,
QA it?
let's take a quick look at this. Auto grow text area. It's a single file, single change.
Yeah, bro. I don't love those magic numbers there on line 25 and 26, but for now I think it's
Yeah, I think I'm
if
okay with
you're
that.
okay with it, I'm okay with it.
I think I'm fine with that. We can just let that. I'm just. Did you test it?
Yeah.
Uh, I'm good to send it. I'm just
Just gonna
gonna.
send it. I mean, how
I'm
much
just.
it's one file, right? How much harm can it do? Your famous last words.
Hold on. Hold on.
That's what Jeff Goldblum said in Independence
Yeah.
Day.
Yeah.
What's this one? Oh, the
This is
action card.
your.
This one is a bigger one. This is you should actually look at this one.
Yeah, this one I think we're gonna have to do this another day because this is. I know you've been waiting for me to look into this, but
No, it's not. I'm not. By no means is this a rush. I really,
uh,
really do not feel
the other
like you should.
thing, yeah, this is gonna be a. I mean, I'm sure it works great. I, I don't think.
What I would ask is that if you spend your time looking at like conventions as well as like if you think I've set up the React props and all that stuff in a sensible way that's going to give you the ability to easily like slot into it when it actually works.
Yeah.
Um,
What's the agentation package? What is that?
oh, it's such a good package. That should be a dev only package, by the way. I'll give you a demo of it later. It's this thing, it gives you this like superimposed, it's like almost like the tan stack thing that hovers in your developer environment,
Mm-hmm.
but it lets you annotate on the page.
Oh,
and then
oh,
send
oh,
those
oh.
annotations back to the LLM
I think you
to
told me
like
about this.
for rapid kind of design QA.
I think you told me about this. That's
If
cool.
you, I mean, is it sensible to have that be in there, or should we put that in like git ignore and so that I can only have it on my machine? It's up to
No, no,
you.
no.
Whatever.
Well, we can keep it in. That's fine. I don't have a problem with that. All right. Why is this? Why is this taking so long to run?
Is yours in the queue, like ahead of it in the queue or something?
It shouldn't. It shouldn't be. This looks done. Why is this? This looks like it just hung. I'm gonna cancel this and run it again. But all right. So meanwhile, this passed. And I think we're good on this. So we're gonna merge this.
So funny the number of times they say the word murder in the show Murder She Wrote. A lot of murders.
It's kind of the whole.
Oh, what did it? Oh,
No, it failed because I canceled it, but because I don't know. I think it hung, and I'm not really sure why. I've seen that happen before, and I don't know if it's a weird hiccup in GitHub or if it's something about our specific test suite that's doing it.
I can't stop thinking about that personal encyclopedias article that you sent me.
Yeah. Oh, the one about the guy who like was able to like build like family histories from it.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah. No, it's something I've literally been thinking about for a while now about how to do, and it's fun that it's really cool that LLMs let you can kind of like do it in a way where it's like it doesn't take up all your time to try to do it.
Yeah.
Oops. Yep. Uh,
My God, I've got like. Is it still running? What is going on?
no, I think this is the normal amount of time it should take. The last one, yeah, it should only take like a total of 3 minutes, but it was already creeping up into four, which is
Mhm. I've been
there we
thinking
go.
about writing an essay. Like a lot of
There.
bloggers this week have been writing essays about the 50th anniversary of Apple.
Uh huh.
And I'm like so curious. Or like I really kind of want to write some write some shit,
What's
write
your
some thoughts.
what's your general thesis going to be, or like your
Um, I don't think it's gonna be like so much thesis driven as just like almost like like memoir driven.
of just like your experience as an early like how Apple as a
Like
company
it
has
really,
shaped
yeah, it
shaped your
kind of,
whole being.
kind of, yeah. Or it's like definitely changed my life relative to what it would be. Um, you should pull from main and do a build and see that input field.
Yeah, let's do that. Um, hey,
You know, it would be. Did you just manually scroll it?
Yeah. Or
Yeah,
the
it would be cool if I actually
oh,
controlled the scroll
interesting.
behind it.
It keeps every time I so look at that.
It's like using JavaScript to push the chat bubbles
Yeah.
to the end. Yeah, I kind of want to control that so that they respond to the height of a. That's actually it's funny. These like little. I mean, this isn't a step in the right direction, but it could be further improved, right?
Yeah.
What's Chalcedony? Fuck if
Uh,
I know.
I think it's a, I think it's a former French colony, Nouvelle-Calédonie.
That was maybe one of the most niche jokes you've ever made in your entire life.
I'm really glad it took like a whole second for you to be like, what is he even fucking talking about?
Not only like it would have taken a normal person a long time to figure out what you were talking about if you were talking about it in English, but like if you made a New Caledonia joke, that would have been weird. But then you did it in French. It's like when we were in high school. When I was in high school, my French teacher. I don't know what the context was. She would always talk about. I think she had family in Canada or something, and she would always, talk about Nouvelle Écosse. And
Hmm.
every there was like a tick every time she said Nouvelle Écosse, I would say Où les beg peep. And it like my class, like my friends, it cracked them up, and it drove her insane. Every time I did, she'd get mad at me. She'd get so mad at me. We kind of got away with murder in high school
Yeah.
because we had like a very, that strict, no nonsense French like character, as a
Yeah.
teacher,
Oh yeah.
like
Yeah. Oh,
real
Pam
institutional.
Pam and I talked about this when I was a kid because about when I was a kid about going to French school because she read an article about how French teachers are way harsher than American teachers, and she asked me, "Is
Yeah.
that true?" And I'm like, "Yes, yes, they are hard asses. They're crazy hard asses."
Yeah. So my teacher was a crazy hard ass. But like we still would like kind of tease her. Like, and I hope it wasn't mean. I hope she never thought we were mean. I always meant it like it was like almost like a camaraderie thing. Cause she
Uh-huh.
was our same teacher for 3 years.
Yeah.
So we like really, I mean, very few teachers that I spent as much time with. And I always kind of gave her hell. And I hope she knew that I was doing it out of fondness, but there's a chance I just drove her insane.
Well, if she ever stumbles onto the stream, she'll know that you meant it out of fondness.
Right?
All right. I think I think that's probably a good stopping point for tonight. But this is fun. I think I want to keep doing this.
Doing
Well, working
like
on this in
streaming.
general, working on this in general, but also streaming it as we're working because it is fun.
Yeah.
It's just fun to just kind of like I don't know.
No, it's totally fun. I had a lot of fun tonight. I just was confused when you said working on this.
Well, like I meant, yeah, whatever. Yeah,
No, I like this too, even if no one's here. I also love just kind of like learning from you and shooting the shit with you.
um,
Um, all right, I'm gonna work on improve the scroll of the chat bubbles,
yeah,
and then
and
I'll
then I
work on
gotta,
that token indicator.
I gotta fix the conversation loading so it pulls in all of the
Yeah.
conversation history, even if it's not using it for for the
Should we
context.
do a should we do a thing like where we like almost quote unquote paginate it, where like a certain way
Yeah.
back you have to like click a button to load more messages?
Yeah, I think so.
That
I
would
think we do
probably
like
be
I think we do like within a single browser session. It's like you can it'll auto paginate back like 5 pages, like 5 chunks, and then if you want more, then you can hit the button
yeah.
or something. I think that would make sense.
Cool.
All right. Well,
Well, good work. Let
this
me
was
know if you want to do
fun.
this some more this weekend. I'm around.
Let's keep jamming. This is fun. All right.
All right, later, bud. Bye.
Thanks, man. Bye.
Bye.